When Daniel boarded the last metro home, he expected silence. At that hour, the carriage was always empty. But the moment the doors sealed, a long smear of breath appeared on the window opposite him. Cold, stretched, wrong. Not his, and not human. Before he could react, it vanished. The train rolled into the dark, lights flickering like a failing pulse. And in those brief flashes, Daniel saw a face in the seat across from him, even though no one had entered. A smooth face. No eyes. No mouth. Just a trembling black hollow pulsing like something starving. Every flicker brought it closer. When the metro shuddered to a stop in an emergency tunnel, Daniel bolted out, stumbling onto the tracks. Behind him, something crawled along the ceiling, jointless, wet, moving like a shadow forced into a body too tight to hold it. Metal bent under its weight, though it left no footprints at all. He ran, heart hammering. The tunnel stretched endlessly, walls squeezing inward. His own footsteps began echoing half a second late, not repeating him, mimicking him, copying his rhythm like something learning how to walk. Something touched the back of his neck. Frozen, Daniel turned. The faceless thing hovered inches from him, the void in its head rippling like boiling tar, and suddenly the surface began to shift, stretch, mold. In seconds it became his face, perfectly, except pale, lifeless, and hollow-eyed, like a waterlogged corpse. Daniel's scream bounced down the tunnel, but the echo came from in front of him. He spun and saw another Daniel standing by the emergency exit. Same dead expression, same twisted grin. No blink, no breath. Just waiting. Panicking, Daniel sprinted into a maintenance corridor. The ground beat like a giant heart under his feet. Long shadows uncoiled from the corners, slithering along the walls, reaching for his ankles like hands made of night. He pushed through cables, stumbled, scraped his palms raw, but the copies followed, 2, then 3, then 4, peeling themselves out of the darkness wearing his stolen face. He forced open the emergency stairwell door, climbed until his legs shook, burst onto the empty street gasping for air. Cars passed. People walked. Lights glowed. Normal life. He laughed in shock. Then he saw his reflection in a store window. The face staring back wasn't his. It was the copied one, dead, blank, perfectly still. Inside the store, behind the glass, the real Daniel pounded the window with shaking, bloodied hands, screaming, trapped, begging, and the thing wearing his body turned away from the glass, rolled its stolen shoulders, and walked into the city using his step, his breath, his life. By morning, no one would know the difference.